Hello, everyone. Welcome to Therapeutic class today for flat feet. So what we're going to do today is definitely more of a physical therapy class than a yoga class, but I want to teach you some easy things you can do at home to help those overpronated flat feet from hurting, or maybe the issues in your feet are causing you knee, hip, or back pain. All you're going to need for this therapeutic yoga class is some sort of resistance band and some sort of mobilization ball and a chair. So grab those things and come back and join me. Simply find yourself standing, have your mobilization ball on the floor or foot log, whatever it is that you're using, and then have your chair for support for balance. We'll get to the band and sitting in a little tiny bit. Then what I want you to do is take the ball and place it underneath the inside of your right heel. Now, once you have the ball there, take an inhale and roll the ball all the way to the ball of your big toe. As you exhale, roll all the way back to the inside of that heel. Then take an inhale, roll all the way to the ball of the second toe. And then as you inhale, roll all the way back to the heel. Mobilization, increasing blood flow and fluid here. Take an inhale, roll to the third toe. As you exhale, roll back to the heel. You get the idea, right? 2 more breaths here. Inhale, roll to the fourth toe ball. Exhale, rolling back to the inside of the heel. And then finally, roll to the ball of the pinky toe. And then as you exhale, roll back to your heel. Now, there may have been some place through all of the arch of the foot and the bottom of the foot that was a little bit tender. You could be on your plantar fascia. You could be on a plantar ligament. You could be on a muscle. Find an area of tenderness. Take a nice gentle inhale in. And as you exhale, lightly press the foot down into the ball. Let your toes completely relax. Take a nice slow deep inhale in here. And exhaling out. 1 more breath. Nice slow deep inhale in. And exhaling out. Then release the tension off the ball, roll the ball to the left foot, and let's mobilize and wake up the bottom of our left foot. Take the ball to the inside of the left heel bone. Then take an inhale and roll all the way to the ball of the big toe. As you exhale, roll all the way back to the middle of or inside of the heel bone. Inhale, roll to the ball of the second toe. As you exhale, roll back to the inside of the heel bone. Take an inhale, roll all the way to the ball of the third toe. And then as you exhale, roll all the way back. 2 more breaths, 2 more toes. Take an inhale, roll to the ball of the fourth toe. As you exhale, roll all the way back. And then finally, take an inhale, roll to the ball of the pinky toe. And then as you exhale, roll all the way back to the inside of that heel. Now, find an area that might have been a little bit more tender on the bottom of the left foot. Then once you find that area, take a deep inhale in, and as you exhale, apply a little bit of pressure to that area. Soften, relax through your toes. Take a nice deep inhale in, and exhaling out. 1 more breath. Nice deep inhale in, and exhaling out. Then release the tension off the ball. Take the ball and just roll it somewhere near your chair. We're going to get back to it in a second to strengthen a very particular muscle to help the arches of our foot. But before we do so, let's stretch out our calf muscles. So allow yourself to turn to your chair so you've got your chair for support. Take a nice deep inhale here, and as you exhale, lean into your chair. Take your right leg and inhale, pick it up, and as you exhale, step it halfway back on your yoga mat or on the floor if you're not using a yoga mat. Allow yourself to turn the outside of the foot so it lines up with the yoga mat or with the side of the chair. Then inhale, straighten through that knee. Then as you exhale, bend the elbows and lean forward, feeling that stretch through the calf muscles. Nice deep inhale in and exhaling out. And 1 more breath, slow, deep inhale in here and exhaling out. Then take an inhale, step the right foot halfway forward, and then as you exhale, rest the heel back down. Now, Take a nice deep inhale here, and as you exhale, bend your knee and allow your kneecap to perfectly line up with your second toe. Then take a deep inhale in, and as you exhale, lean forward into the chair. Feeling that stretch in the Achilles, a muscle called the soleus, which gets really tight on the inside when you have flat feet. Take a deep inhale in here and exhaling out. One more breath, nice deep inhale in and exhaling out. Then take an inhale, standing nice and tall, and as you exhale, step the right foot all the way forward again. Let's do those 2 stretches on the left foot. Inhale, reaching forward, hands onto the chair. As you exhale, step the left leg halfway back on your yoga mat or floor. Line up the outside of the foot with the chair or the side of the yoga mat. Then inhale, straighten hard through that left knee. As you exhale, bend those elbows, lean forward into the chair. Nice deep inhale in and exhaling out. And one more breath here. Nice deep inhale in and exhaling out. Then as you inhale, step the left foot in halfway. As you exhale, lower the left heel down to the floor. Now go to the left knee here. Allow yourself to take that inhale, and as you exhale, bend the left knee perfectly over the second toe. Then take a deep inhale in, and as you exhale, bend those elbows and lean all the way forward. You'll feel this in your Achilles and that soleus muscle. Got a little bit of arthritis in your ankle, you may feel it in the front of your ankle as well. Take a slow, deep inhale into the calf, and exhaling out. And one more breath. Nice deep inhale in and exhaling out. Then as you inhale, straighten through that left knee. And as you exhale, step yourself forward and turn again so that you're side to the chair. Working on strengthening through those calf muscles that we just stretched out. Allow your feet to be hip distance. That's 2 fists between your big toes here. Allow your heels to turn slightly outward so that the outside of your feet are lining up with one another. Then take an inhale, shift the weight into the balls of the toes. As you exhale, lift the heels as high as you can. Take a nice deep inhale here. And then as you exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly lower the heels down. 2 more times. Inhale, weight shift into the balls of your toes. Keep those toes flat. As you exhale, lift those heels nice and high. Hold right here. Take a deep inhale in. And then as you exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly lowering down. Inhale, weight shift into the balls of your toes. Exhale, lift those heels nice and high. Hold it right here. Take a deep inhale in. And as you exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly lower the heels down. Now, there is one particular muscle that is part of your calf that becomes very weak when you have flat feet and fallen arches. That muscle is your posterior tibialis. So take that ball again that you use to warm up and massage all of the muscles, ligaments, and fascia of the bottom of your foot, and take that ball and place it between your heels. As you place the ball between your heels, let your big toes come together. Now hold on to the ball with your heels. Hold on to the chair for balance here. Take an inhale, weight shift into the balls of your toes. As you exhale, lift your heels with the ball. Now you're not finished. Take a nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, squeeze the ball with your heels. Hold it, take a deep inhale in. And as you exhale, slowly lower the heels all the way down. 2 more times. Inhale, weight shift into the balls of your toes. As you exhale, heel raise. Keep the ball between the bone of your heel bones. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, squeeze the ball. Take a nice deep inhale in. And then as you exhale, slowly lower your heels down. 1 more time. Let's do an inhale, weight shift into the balls of your toes. Exhale, heel raise. Go to that ball, take a deep inhale in, and as you exhale, squeeze the ball as the legs rotate outward. Hold here. Take a deep inhale in. And then as you exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Beautiful. Then take the ball, move the ball out of the way, and allow yourself to have a seat in the chair. As you're sitting in your chair, place yourself so that you've got your right ankle in line with your right knee. Then take whatever resistance bands you have at home, lay it down onto the floor, and place the toes and the balls of the toes on that resistance band. Once you've got yourself there, pull the resistance band up so you've got nice, good tension into the resistance band, strengthening through those toes that get so weak when we have flat feet. Take a look down at your toes. Take an inhale and slowly let the toes lift off the floor, but the balls of the toes or the heel don't lift. Then as you exhale, push the toes down into that band. You get the idea. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, lift the toes, not the balls of the toes or the heel. As you exhale, push the toes down into the floor. Final time. Inhale, lifting the toes, leave the ball of the toe and the heel on the floor. And then as you exhale, push the toes all the way down. Then release the resistance into the band. Going to your left foot, stack the ankle and the knee. Then take the resistance band and lay it on the floor underneath the balls of the toes and the toes. Then allow yourself to pull tension into the resistance band. Working on strengthening those toes, strengthening the arch of that foot here. Take an inhale. Lift the toes, but not the ball of the toe, not the heels. As you exhale, push the toes down. 2 more times. Inhale, lift those toes up. As you exhale, lower the toes down. Final time. Inhale, lifting the toes slowly. And then as you exhale, slowly lowering those toes down. Then releasing the band tension, taking the band and removing it off from your foot. Placing yourself in a nice, comfortable sitting position. Bring your hands to the center of your heart. Give yourself a nice, deep inhale in and exhaling out. You've successfully strengthened your feet and stretched your feet. You are doing good for your flat feet. Namaste. The highest in me salutes the highest in you. Now, if you like our video, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Have a beautiful day.